Hey y'all, so I'm Keto Diamond on YouTube, and usually I am a keto YouTuber, but today I have something else I want to talk to you about, and that is the potential risk of having your IUD removed that people don't tell you about. And I have a house full of people, but I need to do this in the living room so I can see my laptop and read you some stuff that I just found out. Now, initially I had my IUD removed because I've had high blood pressure for 12 years. I've had my IUD for 11 years, but my blood pressure actually started back during a birth control malfunction. They switched my birth control. Within a month I had high blood pressure and I was pregnant. So then they gave me the IUD, and 12 years later I still have high blood pressure even though I had quit 3 packs a day and I had lost 134 pounds. They've also checked my kidneys, my arteries and everything's good. So that was the only real potential cause left other than a lack of sleep, and I thought we would try that. Since it was time for my IUD to be removed and replaced, I would just remove it for a few months and see if my blood pressure showed any improvement. The problem is you're not told about the possible side effects of having your IUD removed, and I didn't even know them. In fact, earlier today I looked them up initially, and all I found was you will restart bleeding, and which is what the doctor told me. Eventually the bleeding will restart. See, for 11 years I have not had a period.
A real one.
Yeah, a real one. I've had some very mild ones since I started the ketogenic diet, which is not surprising because keto helps people with PCOS and who can't conceive get pregnant. So I wasn't too surprised that I had some very light periods once I started keto. However, upon having my IUD removed 8 days ago, my period started and has not quit. I have become an overly emotional wreck. I mean, every little thing is a tearjerker. I can't just have a normal conversation without starting to cry. I'm holding it together at the moment. Everything's fine right this second. But it's become very, very emotional, very straining, and I don't know what to do about it. And I couldn't find anything about it on the internet until I changed the way I was searching for it. So I started looking up side effects, IUD removal, Mirena, and emotional. Once I put the term emotional in there on Google, a website came up. Well, actually a list came up first, and when I clicked on the list to show more, it's from an injury trial lawyer website. There's something called a Mirena Crash that I didn't know about. I've never heard of, and of course my doctor didn't warn me about. And going by this, most doctors aren't warned about it anyway. So I'm going to tell you the potential side effects of having your Mirena removed that most people might not know about. And this is kind of important. So, potential side effects that are very severe: depression, severe and uncontrollable mood swings, anxiety, irritability, loss of interest in activities, normal activities. And if you guys remember, just a couple days ago when I uploaded a video, I told you that for the first time in 2 years, I just really didn't want to do this video. And I've had that emotion quite a bit recently. And that's crazy because my YouTube channel is something that I extremely love, that I really, really love to do. So that upset me all by itself. Insomnia, which I already had anyway, fatigue, nausea and vomiting, painful sex, decreased sex drive, and more. So I don't know what the and more is, but this down right below it says it's estimated that a third of all women who have the Mirena IUD removed suffer from depression, anxiety, and severe emotional distress. Duh. The emotional complications can lead to dangerous behaviors, including substance abuse and thoughts of suicide. Now, I'm keto, which means I don't eat sugar, so apparently right now what I'm wanting to do is just dive headfirst into a pack of donuts, which I did just a couple days ago. Now, if you don't know me, if you're new to my channel, if you've never seen me before, I used to weigh 311 pounds. I've come down to 177 at my lowest, but over 134 pounds by leaving stuff like sugar and bread alone, and I teach other people how to do it, which this all is making it very hard for me to do. Now, this is a lawsuit website. I'm not sure I'm interested in any of that. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, my allergies are bad today.
Her allergies are really bad today, and I have to be in the living room right now. So There is a lot to this. I'm going to link this website below, so in case you have any issues, maybe there's something you can do about it. At this point in time, all I want is my IUD back so that it quits. All of it. I liked not having a period. I liked not being emotionally crazy, because honestly, for the last... I'm a little crazy anyway, but not like weepy, teary, the world's ending crazy.
She was really, really irritated for no reason last night. It scared us all.
I was down for it. Your mom's hot when she's mad.
Destiny thought it was sexy that I was irritated because I was telling everybody off, but she just wanted me to tell everybody off as long as it wasn't her. But I was extremely irritated last night. 2 days ago, I had an emotional binge eating sugar fest where I put everything in my body. I'm actually surprised my stomach did not explode.
I like how you say, when you told me about it, you're like, I don't know what came over me. I just had to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what came over me. I had like no impulse control at all. And it was everything. I'm not even lying. If it could fit in my mouth and it was junk food, I was going to eat it. So it made it very difficult. And I don't think enough people know about this. It's scary to think that it's a hormone that the Mirena puts out called progesterone. And your body makes it naturally, but when you have the Mirena, it stops making it. So because you're getting it from the Mirena. And when they remove the Mirena, you do not have that hormone in your body for a while. Is that a kind of estrogen?
Yes. That's what they
really
use
know.
to induce me.
Yeah, it's progesterone. You get it right before your period starts.
Okay. So anyway, my body doesn't have that in it right now. It is a hormonal imbalance. And since I'm quite accustomed to having it in there, right now I am just experiencing... like it feels like a mental breakdown, to be honest with you. I have no control over my emotions whatsoever, and it doesn't take much to either set me off or make me cry, and I am not that type of person. I am a laughy, jokey, goofy person, baby. Leave that alone. He's trying to steal the keto chocolate.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening to you. You're just getting an overload of progesterone because you haven't had the right amount for 11 years.
Okay, baby. He's
That's
trying to
why
steal
you're
stuff.
upset.
Yeah, but I have been in a real mess. I mean, I usually wear makeup on these videos, but I've given up on it today because I can't keep it on. It keeps... About that, you guys, I was trying to say my makeup keeps getting smeared off anyway. I accidentally trimmed the video too short when I was trying to put everything together. But, yeah, so all I've noticed so far is negative side effects, including not only, the lady issues, the emotions, the anger, there's so much going on, but also I've noticed that I don't normally need deodorant. I normally can just put coconut oil under my armpits and stuff, and I have no smell. And since I've had it removed, the armpit smells come back where I do actually need deodorant. My hair gets super oily super fast. It usually takes about 2 days for my hair to need a good wash, but now if I don't wash it every day, I can't stand it. It feels so gross, but right now it's fine. I am hoping that maybe some hair growth will happen. I have had kind of a thin spot right here, and at one time I was told that perhaps it was blood pressure medication. I haven't taken that in over a year until now, and so I don't think that was it, but it could be from the IUD potentially. However, I still want it back. I'm ready for it to be back. Just done. Zits. I've noticed that my face has broken out a lot. I normally do not get zits at all. Baby's laughing. I normally don't get zits at all, but I've got them now. Plenty of them. You guys, it got hot and people started to move around. Destiny had to go get my grandson, Zach. So I am not trying to have children, obviously. I have 2 grandbabies, another grandbaby on the way. Not trying to do that again. The only reason I had it removed was to check my blood pressure, but at this point, I do not care.
It had also been 6 years and they only last for 5.
Yeah, so it had to be replaced anyway. But I just wanted people to be aware that there are side effects to having that Mirena removed. They are emotional. They are straining. You might not even see it coming because Lord knows I didn't. I'm usually very, very stable, very mentally strong. And this week I have not been. Not even kind of. So if it can affect me that way, people who already have emotional issues, there's no telling what that would do to somebody. So be aware that having your Mirena removed removing that hormone from your body. And by the way, we were wrong. It wasn't estrogen. What was it?
Testosterone.
Testosterone.
I can't say it right.
Sounds like pistachios. But anyway, there are hormonal imbalances involved in it. It can deeply affect you emotionally. If you have one, unless you're trying to get pregnant or you have a medical issue or reason it needs to come out, just leave it where the hell it's at. I know I'm just going to go get mine back because I can't handle this emotional stuff. I'm not good at it. And it might dissipate over time because that hormone's supposed to start coming back into your system. But also, I don't want the PMS either. So, just be aware. Anyway, much love to you. And if you need any help, my contact information is below. And that link to that website will be below too.